Fuck it. I don't need this right now. Ay ay ay. Performance enhancing substances are not allowed. I mean, are you arguing that caffeine is a performance enhancing drug? I mean a substance. I mean, I guess it is technically, because energy means more ability to focus. Yes, it is. It is technically it is technically a substance, I guess. I am flattered that you think that speedrunning this game is an athletic sport. It has to be. It basically is, isn't it? Also, hi. Hello, buddies, girls. Interesting first message to stream. I mean, the ISC has marijuana as performance enhancing. Let's see if I can do the skips in this category. I've forgotten everything about all but any percent. This could be a really botched stream. Just because I can't seem to concentrate doing regular all endings. It makes everything you do amazing. God damn it, bloody squirrel, how dare you. My god. Yeah, I definitely like if I commit to doing a full run, I'm gonna have to like get like an energy drink or something, or like something sugary just to get me going. Get me going? That sounds odd. But yeah, I need that energy. Man, this game is really not nice right now. Oh. My god. Nice.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun
Okay, Hammer, no
It was
worries.
actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
Oh, my watch hit my table.
What you've done to me, this is all your fault. Stanley had never seen the office this brightly.
I do it.
All of his co-workers were gone, but Stanley simply couldn't handle
Let's
the pressure.
go.
What if he had
I
to make
did
a
the
decision?
skip.
What if a crucial
Oh my
outcome
god.
fell
Okay,
under
so that
his
was. I need to jump at
He had
240.
never been trained for that. No. When Stanley came to
Oh,
a set
I
of
did the
2 open
skip.
doors, this
Thank
was not the correct way to the
God,
meeting
muscle
room,
memory
but
kicked in
Stanley
right
knew it
there.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes.
This room.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
When his 240 jump. Maybe 240, yeah. 240, I'll just do it. Safer, do it. Exactly.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform.
I have more time there, I think. It's good practice. I mean, I'm within 2 seconds of my PB, having not run this category for a few months.
Decided to go to the meeting.
It's a good start.
Perhaps
Good start.
he had simply missed a memo. Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I think if I get, what is my PB actually? I need to look this up. If I get a sub 38, I'll be happy. I know record is a 36, and they use like a fancy portal storage skip, and I can't do it consistently enough.
Released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands
38-14. So if I get a sub 38, I'll be happy.
The world over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley
Yeah, I think my
Parable
PB was before we had the
Ultra
in-game
Deluxe.
timer, so
Oh, well, this sounds
as long as I have a good run, I could still get better.
To see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Let's try to get that.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet.
I know for
sure it's just the
I want a
beginning of
challenge
mesmerizing adventure.
for the record for any percent. I have to down patch to 1.04,
Is
I
it
think.
broken? What's going on here?
Hopefully.
Should we be?
I think it's 1.04 I have to down patch if I want a challenge for more record in this category, because any version after that they fixed the strat. I'm on 1.7, 1.07. So yeah.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe mostly tedious. It's as if them.
Yeah, let's hope for a PB. I'm hoping for a PB, you know.
Stanley.
I believe.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
First time, baby. I don't know what you're talking about, but let's go. That's fine.
Surely that's not
As long as you're enjoying yourself, it's all good,
There has to
man.
be something else, for goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And
If you're someone I know, like in person,
yes.
well, you can DM me on Twitch if you want to tell me your identity. If you're somebody I know. If you're not somebody I know,
That's it?
Don't bother.
You've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
because yeah,
This is what
privacy, I
happens
guess.
when greedy video game
Yeah,
developers
I know your
with no respect for their
wait.
families rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than
You can
to make an
DM
easy
me on
dollar. And
Twitch.
don't get me started on the level
Whisper
of
me on Twitch.
craftsmanship
Guest in
that's gone
game.
into it.
Come
In
on,
fact,
man. I
I'm
don't want to
right
dox
now, the
people's
game's
names right
achievements,
now.
and it's hard to believe one of them
Come
actually says,
on, don't do
"Test
this to me."
achievement, please ignore. What quality assurance department signed off on this?
Okay,
I'm
I think
infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
apa ya?
It's my fault, Stanley. I built
You're
up too much
somebody that I
anticipation around the
know
new
from
content,
that's
I'm
in the
afraid.
Netherlands.
It could never have lived
That's
up
all
to
I'm
such
gonna. I'm not gonna go deeper than that.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Okay, I know. I think I know who you are.
No gimmicks.
Actually, do I know who you are?
Just you and me having a great time together like always.
I've just narrowed it down to two, 3 people. Siapa ya? First letter. Fuck. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50.
I want to show
I
you
think A.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much
Damn,
better
okay,
the
so it's
Stanley
J,
Parable
isn't it?
used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
It's you. It's you.
The memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories, so I can relive
actually
the
was a
peak experiences
50-50
of
because
my
I
life
only know.
whenever I want.
Aduh.
Experiences like the
God
launch
damn
of the
it, man.
Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any
It's
form of
fun.
art.
It's really fun. I
Stanley
enjoy it.
Parable strives and then
It's more
succeeds
fun,
to be
like as a
every
casual
game
game
ever
compared to
created.
like
Did you hear that, Stanley?
a speedrun, because there's not a lot of speedrun tech in it.
That's how grand and
But like it's very much like a
all-encompassing
storytelling
the original
game. It's
Stanley Parable
worth
was.
playing on your
It was
own
literally
if you
every
can.
game ever
I think
created.
you
was
can buy it on
Skyrim, it was
Mac
Persona 3, it was
or
all
Apple.
of them, and now it's nothing. It's no
I
games
do
at
recommend
all.
playing it if
It
you
isn't
can
even
play.
a Stanley Parable anymore. It's just
good
a
fun.
husk now, a lifeless husk with an hour of new
Nice, there
elevator
you go.
content. Here's another moving passage. This
Yes,
time
sir.
from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly
There you go.
stimulating commentary on the
Now
nature
we
of
wait for
choice in
dialogue to
games,
end.
and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game.
9 out of 10.
Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall
of beloved video game memories. Ah, shit.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Saved it.
What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part
I have
of the
60
memory
hours in
before.
this game.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no.
And I've done
Stanley,
many,
it's a collection
many
of
runs of
reviews
different
from
categories in
Steam,
this game,
the
so I know a
online
lot of the
video game
skips.
distributor. I haven't looked at honestly.
There you go.
I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion.
Of course, Ro. I have memorized the dialogue.
With his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a
Serious work of art.
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web. Oh, okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets
Nice,
annoying
first
fast.
try as well. Oh my god.
Stanley, I'm not
So good.
preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Nice.
Yeah. What an awful memory to have. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing
Nice,
anything,
there you go.
so
Oh
your
my
narrator
god.
can catch up with his long-winded explanations of
What's going on today? I've just
I
done
wish there
that
was a
skip
skip
first
button.
time on all 3
A
attempts.
skip button.
Or
Well,
all 2
yes.
attempts in both
Yes, I
attempts.
think we can do that.
But last time I streamed, I failed really badly. What happened? Why am I doing it now? Why is it working?
Not if it means we can strike
I don't understand.
these negative reviews from the record.
What?
Only
What?
positive reviews.
I don't
of the
get it.
Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the cup, and here it is. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue.
Speedrun, my
Well,
friend.
Sport, you really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well,
So
I
good.
want to say maybe 30, 45... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness.
That felt
Perhaps someone to talk to
quick-ish.
you
Actually,
again.
no.
Stanley,
Well, I gained time in my PV though. I don't know. We'll see.
For 2 weeks. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about...
I might finish this run and then call it there. When I ease myself into doing longer runs and streams. By the time this run ends, it'll be around 2 hours. So slowly, let's ease ourselves into doing longer streams. Because I really want to do
game was never meant to be
all
fun. It was meant
endings.
to have a point.
I want to
It
get
was meant
that
to speak to the
done
human condition.
and, you know,
Where
get
the
closer to the
jokes?
world
Where are
record.
The jokes they bemoaned, they screamed, they nagged.
But man, jumping from no streams in a month of a few months to doing straight away 3 hours, it's tiring.
The end is never the
Especially
end.
jumping from no speed runs for 3 months to straight away doing a 3 hour run where you have to keep thinking about a lot of things. It's very tiring.
The end is never...
Hell no, bro. I hate horror games. I can't do it. I genuinely can't. I hate horror games. Speedrunning horror games could be fun, but that means I have to play them first so I know what to do. And I don't want to play. I would join you. Oh my god. I just bring... Bro, I bring my setup to your place and then you be my live react of like the screaming. Oh no. What horror games do I even own? I don't own a lot of horror games. I guess Five Nights at Freddy's is what I own. That's the only horror game I have. I have like older games. I have what was it? Was it called Fear? I have Fear. Find the like what, Phasmophobia or whatever it's called. Go back now, isn't it? Yeah. Phasmophobia or whatever other game there is. Oh my god, that's gonna kill me. Fuck that chick from Fear. I actually do want to play through that because I have all the games from Fear on my account. I could stream it. I know Fear 1 and Fear 2 is like very old school games, so they look like pixelated and shit, so hopefully not as scary because it's not as realistic. But I want to play through like 3 and all that. I actually do want to get through that. Do it. I'll watch. I do. I'll think about it. Maybe. If I can figure out how to get it to work on OBS, I will try. Man, we're just steady right now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now, because I feel like a crazy person, I will try the skip again. I'll try a skip here. I timed out though. 10 seconds.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So
forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
I've done this section of the game so many times.
Superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions. Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally... Calling it the Stanley
Speedrun route, isn't it? Yeah.
So much catchier than
I remember now.
Deluxe, don't you think?
Ultra Deluxe.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2. Now that's an artistic statement. Oh goodness. Stanley, this is very awkward. I hate to do this, but before you know, you're just going to ignore my advice? Fine. No fun new content for you then. You're the one who spent money on this game. So Stanley, what do you think?
Nice, you got it first time.
The new features? Yes, I
Let's
know
go.
It's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent
Oh my god.
video game, but
I always hate that skip because it's like if you mess up the jump, that's it. The run's dead. Oh man, that was so close.
And we'll see whether or not it coheres
How many
into a
jumps do I have
meaningful
left?
gameplay experience.
27. That's way more than enough.
Okay. Collectibles. Now it's a
Feel video game.
In the Stanley Parable 2,
Oh,
you'll
jeez.
run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent
Phobia should
video
not
game
play
at
this
all. It's a
game.
lot of
Yeah, really.
gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
I have to
I
make
want
sure
fans to love it.
I
No
don't
matter how
do
good these
the
gags
soft
are,
lock.
they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait.
Maybe
that's
that's it.
I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Tastefully, of course.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Yes, got it. 8, 7, 6, 5. God damn it, 4, 3, 2. Oh man, I didn't get a short hallway. That's annoying. Okay, sure. Unfortunate.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
We are
he entered
okay.
the door on his
We are
left.
ahead of PB right now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to it. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment.
Hopefully I've done this right.
Come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I have. Nice. I've done it right. Let's go.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlurines?
The muscle memory is kicking in. That's insane.
Stanlurine under your belt.
Ah, that's not as good as it could be. Whatever.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Stanley
I'm your lucky charm. I do.
As quickly as possible. He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Calming new age music.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
8, 7. Nice. Huge.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
8, 7, 6, 5. Yes.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
this is on the pace for nice PB.
Perfectly well.
I hope I can get sub 38. That'd be nice for me.
Standing now in this incredible room, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad
yes, sir. I can DM you my Discord, bro. All good.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
nice.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something.
Oh my god, okay. Okay.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figlers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
I'm leaving on this from now on.
Inner richness.
Into the end.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but would you please...
I forgot to skip. Oh my god, I'm dumb.
Back to the memory zone?
I forgot I'm doing unrestricted. Okay, that's a few second time loss.
Just one more time.
Ah, silly me. Completely forgot. I'm so used to doing glitchless runs that I keep forgetting that I forgot you can do that.
Here's where it all began.
Unfortunate.
The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley. And here was a second Stanlurine. I'll be honest, Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways. Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember? Hey, that's
exactly right.
It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them.
I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory.
But I shouldn't be surprised. After all,
science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything. Yeah, I play this game a lot, so I memorized the voice lines.
Oh yes,
we found a Piggly in this pink room. Oh well, I can't say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened. Yeah.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special.
I really do remember
the
voice lines in this game.
Because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Number 5. We found it near the cargo lift.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else. And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was
exactly like. There we go. Time for a trippy section. Whoa.
There was no because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone. No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels. Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going, I want more. And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched? Yes.
I love that video.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room. These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
Next one.
This was our second Figly. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? This is it, the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
How many jumps do I have left? 22, Jesus.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were
So many
originally
jumps.
sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does... Oh, yes! The
Blue
two doors!
doors.
Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Fat finger there.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your
in-game
office?
timer is 20
There's something I
seconds
feel
faster.
I can remember.
Okay.
I can remember.
So I have 30. I'm 37 seconds faster than my PB.
Yes.
We use the in-game timer now, not the
I remember before
one on the
this
side of the
whole
screen.
story got started. Back then I was...
I got
different.
time loss here. That's
I
crazy.
used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each...
Okay, now we gotta constantly restart the game. Here we go. Nice. Ah, 1 a.m. Your favorite time of the day. How accurate is 1 a.m.? Yeah, I have 62.6 hours of Stanley Parable played on my Steam account. Yes. A lot of runs. A lot of playing of this game. Come on. Aggressively pressing my pause, my key. Come on. You like being alone, don't you? Yeah, sometimes if at least. Epilogue time. Here we go. We are on path. We are on road to a nice little PB, I think. I think sub 38 is possible, as long as I don't mess this up really badly. I don't think I will, because I'm very good. Any raid? I'll look at it later. Not important right now. Classic. OBS not liking this and lagging the stream. We love that. I return. Why not? Okay. All endings. I tried to do a skip, and that fucked me. So I was like, okay, let's drop the all endings run. Now any percent, I am up for a pretty good PB. I'm a good PB. I don't know. I'm on pace for 3740. I don't know where that would put me in the leaderboard. I think it'll put me 4th or maybe 5th from 8th. I don't need to know about your peanut butter. God damn it. Ah, damn. Not good enough. I will get Saturday. I will take the performance enhancing substance, which is a energy drink. Brands open to sponsorship if you want to sponsor me. Any energy drink, I would have that after Project Homecoming. We're doing a 3-hour run. That is my plan. I will do it. I will commit to that. Hell, I'll put it in my Google Calendar. That shows how I'm gonna be committing to this plan. I will do it. I need to get a few runs in, you know, get the cog moving. Also, that's a time loss if I didn't click. Power piss. God damn it. Oh, they stopped the pausing. Fuck, I forgot they did that. They fixed the pausing. I can't pause the game here. I forgot they patched that. Okay, I need to eventually down patch this game into a later version. I should still be able to PB. Ooh, it'd be close though. Mine was 5 seconds here. 4 seconds. Not ideal, but it should be a 37. Yeah, it should be fine. You should be fine. Whatever. 37:41. That is a 32-second personal best. Very nice. Where does that put me in the leaderboard? 37:41. Are you saying you don't want to drink my power? I mean, if you're willing to send me a sample of your power piss hammer, this will be in the video of the run that I'm gonna submit. I'll keep this bit in.